Hi everyone, it's Sarah here from Spiritual Events and Directory, and today I have the lovely Kate Denning, who I am going to have a chat to. Kate is one of the an advertiser in the upcoming summer edition of the launch of our publication. Hey Kate, thanks so much for joining me.
Thanks so much for having me, Sarah. Hi everyone.
Lovely. All right, Kate. So firstly, can you just tell everybody what it is that you do?
Okay. I have just opened up a tea room at Woolloongabba, but I have many years professionally. I do tea leaf, palmistry, tarot, crystal ball gazing, also teach in all of these as well. So I run the classes. I was running them from Wellington Point, but I am now running them from the Spiritual Realm Tea Room, which is located in Woolloongabba. The address is at the top of the page.
Yes.
I run workshops and everything I do. Yep. So that's a little bit about me.
Awesome. So, Kate, I like to ask the question of everybody. How did your journey begin? You're into all things spiritual.
Oh, okay. I had a huge wake-up call in 2010. I've been seeing spirits since I was about 14 years old, and my parents always called me spooky and ridiculed me. So I sort of did quite some time. I had been to meditation classes over the years, but being very sensitive, the ridicule was really, really tough on me. And back in 2010, I ended up really sick. I'd been working in the corporate world, and I had a boss that was a fair dinkum bully. I should have sued her. Anyway, I would go to work every day feeling really sick, like wanting to vomit, feeling like I was going to vomit all the time, terrible pains. And through the stress of all of that, it set off Crohn's. So Crohn's is a digestive issue that affects your whole system. So come November 2010, my bowel perforated. I had a heart attack, 2 strokes, went down to 43 kilos, nearly died a few times. And while I was in hospital, yes, I was on drugs, that I was on major drugs because of the operations that I'd had. And I also had a colostomy bag as well too. But I would see and hear lots of spirits running around the hospital, and I was just inundated with little children, especially. So I don't know if it used to be a children's ward. I was up on level 8 and 9. But yeah, lots of spirit children around. And I also lost my first, it would have been back in 2005. And I think that was probably the catalyst as well too, because my grandson through all the time, and I would smell him. So that last smell that I'd smelled when he had died and I was cuddling him, that smell would come to me quite often, and it was usually when he was worried about his little sister. And then it just grew from there. And then I decided to go and do some study and start to learn more about my spiritual side and spiritual abilities and what I like to do. My two main ones that I love doing the most would be tea leaf reading, being number one, and palmistry. Because palmistry you can always go back to information, because it's also a thing as well too. Yeah.
Wow. Cool. So you mentioned earlier. What was that? Sorry?
Yeah, that's how it started.
Wow. It always takes something, doesn't it? Unfortunately, it seems to be that it's something that that happens to wake us up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So Kay, you mentioned that you do a lot of workshops. What sort of workshops do you do mainly? Like, do you do specific or kind of, yeah, just share a little bit about that
Yes,
because there might be some
I
people that
do.
are in Brisbane.
On Saturday, I just ran a tea leaf reading class. People how to read the tea leaves in a crystal ball. And with that, I've also
Crystal
written a
ball.
book as well too. So I'll go into that a little bit later. But yeah,
Yeah,
so the classes for the tea leaf reading, a tea room as well too. I'm going to be running 2-hour classes once a month on the first Saturday between 2 and 4 o'clock. So the next one will be the first Saturday in October, and they're only $55. I've
yeah,
also got a Palmistry class that's coming up next Wednesday, and that is over 3 hours. And we will be looking at that day at fingerprints and what the fingerprints mean, because fingerprints tell us about our personality, our weaknesses, and our strengths. So that'll be what we'll be doing over the 3 hours next Wednesday, and that's $75 for that. That one I will be running from Wellington Point. I've just broken my
yeah.
foot because I was doing too much, so I've been told to slow down again.
Yes, yeah.
Very gentle that they give us a good kick up the backside when we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing, and I was supposed to be slowing down. And my deal was when I got the tea room that, with my friend that passed away, his name was Luke Quadrelli, and he was my mentor and a dear friend of mine. And I said, well, if you want me to reopen the tea room, number one, I need the money, and I needed it within 2 weeks, and I got it to the cent. Thing, I don't want to be at the tea room all the time. I need other people working there as well. And because I've still got my own things that I do, because I've got my little gypsy wagon, which I'm sitting in here now.
Yeah,
And I travel around doing psychic parties in this and going to expos. Anyway, I ended up spending too much time in the tea room because the energies in there are just beautiful. So even when I closed the door, I wasn't necessarily going home. I had the accident. So that was just a reminder. It's like you're not supposed to be in here every single day. So I'm only going to be in
yeah,
there Thursday to Sunday now. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's good when you can see that. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're
So, sorry, Kate. I'm finding it hard to hear you, and it's like, yeah, I thought you stopped talking, and then I start talking. That's right. Keep going. Keep going.
we must have a bit of a lag. So I'm just saying goodbye
Yeah.
to my husband because he's way to work now. Yes. So, I've got your wallet, have I? Who needs that?
I can't go with
Can't go anywhere with
it.
your
Go on.
wallet. Yeah. So, with the classes that I run at the tea room, I will be having a tarot class coming up. I just need to set the dates. But you can always go onto my page, the Spiritual Realm Tea Room, and all the events will be up there. And I've got readers in each day too. Lisa Moyer's in there, and she used to do readings at Calabar at Loot. So if anyone's looking for Lisa, she is now at the Spiritual Realm Tea Room. It used to be known as the Rendezvous Tea Room,
Yeah.
and we've just had a change of name because the Spiritual Realm Tea Room, I've been working under that for many years anyway.
Mm,
Um,
yeah. Keep it all branded. That's a good idea. Yeah.
hmm. Yeah,
Very
so you
good.
can get all that. You can get all the information on the Spiritual Realm Tea Room Facebook page with all the different events and what we do there. And for the month of September, we will continue doing the tea leaf reading. So you get a cup of tea and a tea leaf reading for just $20. And then
Yep.
that will go up to $30 in October. Now, if you can't make it to the tea room in Woolloongabba, I can always do it online for you. We can either do a phone reading or a Facebook Live, we call it Face Talk or something like that. So we can do that live. So I've got a cup of tea here, sitting here in front of me. So, I can always do those readings online.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. No, that's really good. So they just have to have a cup of tea and show you their cup by the video.
Or they can either have the cup of tea and they can take photos of it and send it to me, or
Okay, yep.
I can have the cup of tea, okay, because I've got the cup of tea here, and your energies will go into that cup of tea and I will be able to do a tea leaf reading for you with my cup.
Okay.
So I have a cup set up in front of me to do that.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I suppose it is all energy, isn't it? So yeah, that's really good. That's really good. So that's your exclusive offer that you're offering all the viewers. So that's fantastic. So that's for September, $20 for a tea leaf reading. And you do not need to be in the shop, so you can do it online. So that's really good. So contact Kate or contact myself if you'd like to do that offer, and I'll put you to Kate. And also, what is the giveaway that you're going to offer today as well, Kate?
Oh,
there already.
The A to Z of tea leaf reading by Kate Denning. Now, this only came out in March this year, and the story, like my journey with the tea leaf reading, is amazing. I'm so just captivated with what it is that you can see in the tea leaves. So much more than when you're doing tarot or palmistry, and it you can incorporate it into your readings as well too. But tea leaf reading is absolutely wonderful. So it tells you how to do prepare your cup and do your tea leaf reading. It has got in here the symbols. So all you have to do is go through the book and you will find symbols in here and their meanings and even some pictures. I'm just trying to find one here at the moment. So this one here was mine, and you can just see in here is Pegasus. And then just off to this area here is a little cat with no tail. So I do have a cat that's got no tail. So quite often our animals will show up in our readings, whether they have passed on or they're still living, because this is their way of communicating with us. So you can talk to your animals through the tea leaves. That's how they'll connect with you. This is about Olympic achievements. Now, that was in my cup last year, and I have had so much happen since then. Just when I think, oh wow, this is great. I've got my little gypsy wagon, and I'm going to go out and do my parties and go to expos, and that's what I'd be doing for years, because I'm a bit of a gypsy and I love doing this. And then but then the shop came up as well too, and I felt like I had been guided there, because in here is the history of tea leaf reading houses in Brisbane as well too. A little bit about Luke Quadrelli, and we just talked about the history and when it had started, and his tea leaf reading room he had done to honour the people from the past. And Audrey Mead used to own the Rendezvous Tea Room, and he's kept it done up like the 1940s style. So originally I think that opened in 1952, and readings used to be illegal in Queensland up until 2002. So I think a bit about that in here as well. So it's not just about tea leaf. It's about our history, and there's also a bit in there about synchronicities. And when I started on my journey too, being when I started pen to paper and journaling things down after I'd had the stroke and couldn't remember things, I wanted to write things down. And I started it, and it was called Synchronicities, and it was dated the 10th of the 11th, 12th. So quite a significant number, and that was the day that I did my very first tea leaf reading for myself, and was absolutely captivated because of what I'd seen in the tea leaves, and I'd only I saw everything that day. So I was just absolutely amazed at how it works. So that's how my book came about. And then I went and met Luke Quadrilli in 2013, and I ran my very first tea leaf reading workshop from the Rendezvous Tea Room and had to put notes together, which is also in here as well too.
Wow.
So it was a bit of a magical journey. So, I feel as though I was meant to meet Luke, and him being my mentor and a very dear friend, and teaching me about tea leaf readings. If I hadn't have met Luke, I don't know that this book would have come about. But this is my giveaway. So we're going to do something special to
I'll just get we'll just get people to comment book, and I will in a week's time, so on here and plus on Spiritual Events, because I'm going to upload it as a premiere on there. So I'll go through and I'll just start from the beginning, and I'll just number each person, and then I'll go through and I'll randomly pick somebody. So it's just one book we're giving away, so that's fantastic. And I just want to say too, I've actually done Kate's tea leaf workshop, and it was very good. I really enjoyed it, so I would recommend that to anybody that's interested in that. Do you do anything online, Kate? Because I know like not everybody's in Brisbane. Can you teach that online? Like, could you do something like that online, or do you?
So I do have a page. I do have a special private page, and I've got recordings in there of classes that I've run, and you can also put pictures of your teacups up there as well too, and practice with other people. And that one there, so if you just want to if you wanted to go onto the private page, that's $55 for that, and you'll scroll down and see the lessons there. I'm trying to figure out how to do it on Zoom. I haven't worked with Zoom before.
I can help you. That's probably why I'm asking, because that's what I do. I want to help people get online, be seen more. So you and I we can do an online workshop and together, and I'll facilitate it for you. You just come up. Well, I'll host whatever. No, you facilitate it. I'll host it. You just come on and do what you do. Yeah. So we'll do that.
What it is, it's so easy, like you'd be missed, and anyone can do it. Out of all the classes that I've run, I've only ever had it's like I can't see anything, but that would be just because she wasn't done, and she'd always pass a cup over and say, "Here, can you read this for me?" So I've never had any problems really, like with anyone seeing anything, and they usually get quite a lot as well too.
Yeah, exactly. It's amazing because you're like, oh my God, it is. Like when you start looking at the leaves and you turn it around, you're like, oh, you can really see all the different things. And then having, like in your book, having the interpretations there, it's just so easy, isn't it? It's like, it's really good. Yeah, it's awesome.
It's also universal too, so you can use it for any type of scrying. So if you see pictures in the clouds or on the concrete floor or on the tiles, and you see images, you can get the book out and you can see what it means.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, so it's a go-to. Go-to book. Carry it around with you everywhere you go. Awesome.
That's it. Like it's a workshop book, and you can use it all the time. Like you think about, you go out and you have a cuppa with your girlfriends. You go down to your local cafe and you have a cuppa. And you've got your tea leaves. You can do reading now. Take the book.
Yeah, exactly. That's very good, very good. Alrighty, we've got some comments. Again, guys, I can't see who's commenting. All I can see is Facebook user. So I'm really sorry about that. I don't know why it's not showing me names. I think it's because I'm inside of a group. But what else we had about Kate? Oh, we've got the police.
I'm on the road at Wellington Point in my wagon, so we're going to hear everything going past. Sorry. And it's very windy to do.
Yeah. It is. It's windy here as well. Well, we're both in Brisbane, but I'm kind of on the other side. But you're right near the sea, so it'd be even more windy. No, that's really good. That's what I wanted to say. Kate's also in the publication. She's written, well, it's not written. It's actually a reading of leaves. So that would be really interesting. So somebody that she did a reading for, that reading is actually going to be in the publication. So you'll see a picture of the leaves and then the interpretation. So that's exciting. Yeah. And
Thursday mornings I do the live as well too at 9:30 to 10:30.
That's right. Yeah. So Kate's got her own show on Spiritual Events Directory. So she does that each week. So that's really great. So what do you do on that show? Or you do the tea leaves and
I do the tea leaves, and I also use the cards, My First Tarot by Eleanor Hammond, and another beautiful person that I've met along the way, and she passed away this year too. So she's got an incredible cards. I've got them here.
I just gave them away last week, Kate. So it was a giveaway.
So they're awesome cards. So I use those as well too when I'm doing the readings. And I also talk a lot about manifestation and the power of the mind and how we can create what it is that we think.
Yeah.
So you'll get a lot of information in there. I've got a page called Magical Blessings, and that's a free page. You can ask to be a member on that page there, and that helps you with manifesting things that you want in your life. So this year alone, and I mean like without any money, I have manifested my gypsy wagon that I've always wanted. And I did do a painting of a gypsy wagon back in 2015 with me sitting on the stairs with my dog. So here I am now in my own gypsy wagon. And then, it's like the book that I wrote, the A to Z of tea leaf reading, has also come to life as well too, because now I have got my own tea room in Woolloongabba too, and it's also a wonderful place where not only can you come and have a reading there, but possibly if you want to become a psychic yourself and work in this industry, you could have the opportunity to do that. So I have 6 other people that work there, and you'll get all their information about them on my Facebook page as well, to the Spiritual Realm Tea Room. So you'll get, just go in there and have a look at their bios. So there's wonderful people in there. And just go in there and have a cuppa. It's a place for people to come and chat, and you don't necessarily have to have a reading, but I created it so it's like a hub, and you can come and sit down and have a cup of tea and talk to people about spiritual things that you might not be able to talk about when you are with your family and your friends.
Yeah.
So that's what it's all. That's what it's all about. Both the tea room and also coming onto the show, and you can listen to things on the show. Next week I've got Sharon McLeod. I'll be interviewing, not this Thursday, the following Thursday. I think it's the 19th. And she's also got a gypsy wagon as well too, and she is the most amazing artist, and she's also created a beautiful deck of cards. And if you go onto my page, she has just brought out some teacups for tea leaf reading, and they've all got the symbols inside of them, and they will be a collector's item. She is only doing 100 of each. So I'll have those at the tea room next week as well too. They are amazing, absolutely amazing.
Wow, that's really cool. I saw that you've been interviewing people. That's really good that you're using that space for that, to promote all the people that are inside the tea leaf, inside the tea room. So that's amazing, and their products. Yeah. All righty. So I think that's probably. Have you got anything else that you want to share before we go?
if you have got any special spiritual products yourself and you do the markets and you may be looking for somewhere to sell them, come and see me. I might be interested. I have just brought in some sprays from a company called Meditation Mist, Catherine, and she's who I interviewed the week before. Absolutely beautiful. So essential oils made with crystal essences for clearing, for protection. My favourite one, I think, is the boa.
Ooh, I think we've lost Kate.
She's actually goes around and buys beautiful teacups and puts the candles into the teacups. And then I've some other foot soaks and that type of thing from another lady. I can't think of what the brand is at the moment, but you will see them on my page. So get on there, have a look, and give me a call if you've got anything special.
Yeah, awesome. And can they order online as well? Have you got a shop or something?
Yeah, I will be setting up. I'm doing the Facebook, the website at the moment. So I'm just putting everyone on the website, and I'll be putting the products up on there as well too. So I'm working through that right now. But that's thespiritualrealm.com.au.
Fantastic. Alrighty. And just before you go, Kate, can you share how you manifested that wagon with us? How did you do that? You said you had no money. How did you get a wagon with no money?
I just put it up there, and in the end, I put it up on Facebook that I already had it. And my husband, who said to me that I couldn't have it in the end, he really got a loan for it. So the shop's paying that off. So it was I've got a very supportive husband. You know, I jump in and I do things and I scare the shit out of him. But, you know, I just went and signed the lease for the shop, and it's like, hey, honey, we're opening up a shop. It's like,
well, you manifested him too.
And I don't know how I'm going to do it, but this is what it's going to do for us. He's just very supporting. A lot of my clients have already met him and seen how wonderful he is and how helpful he is. And you'll probably get to see him through too.
Yeah.
So he's been all weekend helping me out, and then off to work today.
That's what you want. Like, we're all like, what? Yeah, no, that's good. That's awesome. Every female needs one of those sort of men.
Can I quickly say too, when it comes to partnership, we were actually in a really bad place back in 2009 before, I got sick. And when I got sick, our relationship turned around. I did not think we were going to make it, okay? Wow. I could not think how we were going to work things out. Anyway, where are we now? 9-10 years down the track, we are in the most amazing place we've ever been, and our love is even stronger. And, you know, he's just the most amazing person. And we have the most amazing, loving relationship too. And we've been together since 94.
Yeah. Do you think that could be because he showed you through your sickness? Like, he was there, he supported you and did all those things.
Wonderful. It was a big wake-up call for the both of us. Yeah. We needed to change big time, and we did. So don't lose hope, people. You know, you can work on your relationship. If it's not going anywhere at the moment, you don't know what's going to happen in the future. So, you know, try and hold on.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, that's a bit of wisdom there we weren't expecting. Thanks, Kate. Thanks for sharing that. Thanks for sharing everything today. It was lovely chatting to you. And if anybody would like to connect with Kate, you can find her at the Spiritual Realm on Facebook with Kate Denning, or you can find her on Spiritual Events Directory as well. Lovely. Thanks for watching, everyone.
My pleasure. Have a wonderful week, everyone.
Thanks, Kate.
Bye.
Bye.